It's Thursday. It's Mark Pyers. It's Real Talk.
Today, looking for another way
to ease my mind and help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 571 in a row of the Mark Pyers Real Talk show. So let's get into it. We're going to go over all 13 episodes of the Donald Trump show. Actually 14, if you consider the prequel, which we're starting with. We're actually going to start with the prequel. And even though there's 14, we're actually going to throw in 2 other face swaps that I did while I was creating these 13 episodes. I created a couple extra face swaps in the mix. I'm going to play you as well. So anyway, let's just get into it. And you guys can catch up. If you haven't seen any of these episodes, you can tune out and tune back in. We're starting right at the beginning, going all the way to 13. And I'll tell you, we're just doing the 2 episodes, one on Barr, on Attorney General Barr. And the other one is it's on Sleep Sofa 1. I don't know if you knew about Sleep Sofa 1, but they're going to have a nickname. Every time you're president, you get a nickname. Like Trump's Mr. Billions. I don't know if you knew it, I'm Mr. Billions. And we're going to call it Joe Sleep Sofa 1. So head over to YouTube. It's the best experience. Denise is over there. Hi, Denise. So join Denise over on YouTube. We're about to get into it. So, starting with the prequel episode, Denise, we're going with the entire collection of the Donald Trump show tonight, and we're going to play through them all and see the progression, see where I started and how they improved as we went. And the last couple have just been silly, and I think the one today was number 13 was really cool. I'm very excited about 13. I didn't have a chance to make a 14th today, so I thought it'd be pretty cool if we see how we are right now. Where are we? Maybe this will give me ideas of where to take the 14th episode, which I will have ready for you tomorrow. So let's get to it, people. Here is the original idea concept. This is like the concept of the Trump show. I could just change the intro here and call it, "This is Donald Trump Show episode 14. Just imagine that right now, that I did that. We could just make this 14. Ready? Here we go. Hammerlin, Jamison, live from the studio. Donald J. Trump takes Joe Biden down a notch.
Look, I've got to tell you, I'm completely in awe. It's like the Twilight Zone we're living in right now. Do you see the sleep sofa? I mean, everything he does, I'm just totally blown away by. Did you see this clip? Check this one out. This will blow your mind.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Exactly. I mean, Sleep Sofa Joe talking about his white hair on his legs is kind of weird, right? But no, people love him for it. And how about this one?
You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
I don't even understand how people could continue to support Joe Biden. He's halfway through the first sentence and he forgets what he's talking about. He's like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of sitting here. Look, we're going to be in trouble if you have Sleep Sofa Joe in as president. Let's check out this final clip.
Unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID.
Can you believe this? Can you believe Sleep Sofa Joe? 120 million? Really, Sleep Sofa? That's probably how many people would have died if Hillary Clinton had won, or if Sleep Sofa Joe was in charge of the country. It's 120,000, which is 120,000 too many. You could thank the G-hole That's right, President She-Hole. It's all his fault. And we're going to get him to pay. Big league, I'm going to send him a bill. And with it will be a huge stamp right across the center that says, "You're a She-Hole."
I love that. That was a good way to kick off the idea. I mean, I seriously could just change the intro and the end there and say, "Thank you for joining me on episode," and then just have that be a part of the Trump show, which I may do. It should be a part because it led us to this. This is the first official episode of the Donald Trump show. Here we go.
Hammerlin Jamison introducing episode 1 of the Donald J. Trump Show.
Look, I want to thank you for joining me on a brand new episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to be here every week delivering truth about the Biden campaign because no one's telling you what's really going on. I'm going to pull back the curtain and you're going to see what Joe Biden is really up to. Here we go.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
Will somebody please alert Mr. Biden that truth and facts are the same thing? I think he's been watching too much fake news on CNN. Okay, what else do we have from this blubbering train wreck?
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. Give me a look, though, okay?
Now, first of all, who's the other Biden? Who is the other Biden? I'm wondering because if it's Hunter Biden, he'll be in jail. But if there's another Biden, perhaps he can actually complete a sentence. That Biden I'd like to hear from. Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Trust.
Like his strange hold on Defense Secretary Ash Carter's wife, Stephanie.
Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing this for years. He's a creeper. And we're going to put a stop to him.
I like the way your hair smells. Let me give you a little kiss here.
And can you believe? Look at how he's touching that little girl. Honestly, I'm a little worried about that little girl. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing all kinds of racist things for years. I'm just going to show you a few of the clips. Take a look at this one, for example.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Look, I'm surprised you guys are fine with hearing Joe Biden say you need an Indian accent in order to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I've been to Dunkin' Donuts many times. I don't have an Indian accent. But let's continue on. I have a lot more to play for you. Now check out this clip, for example.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Racist Joe strikes again. Poor kids are just as talented and bright as white kids? What does that even mean? This is getting good, guys. What's next?
Play the radio. Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Really, Joe? That's a good idea. We'll get the record player out. How about we go and actually light a fire and we do smoke signals? How about that? What do we have next from Sleep Sofa Joe?
Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
The question is, do you know the thing, Joe? Do you know the thing, Sleep Sofa Joe? The thing, Joe, is that we are all created equal. That's right. God is the creator of all, not Satan and your adrenochrome. Okay, let's get one more at least. How about one more?
I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
Did Sleep Sofa Joe just say he has to go do a poop-a-doop? I think he said it right in front of his crowd. I would never say that right in front of my crowd. If I'm going to take a poop-a-doop, I'm doing it on my own time, not in front of people. I don't know. It's a little weird there. Look, let's give him a chance to redeem himself. One more, okay?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Wow. Really? Look, I'm not sure what else to say after watching that ridiculousness. But that's Sleep Sofa Joe. Are you going to vote for that guy? How about you? Look, if that's the case, this world's crazy.
Nice. Peter's on. Peter, what's going on, brother? I'm about to play you one more episode of the Trump Show. This is going to be episode 3. We have 13 to play for you, buddy. And then I'm going to take the BeatSeat out because Peter is on. I want Peter to see the BeatSeat in action. And so basically what we're going to do here, I'm going to play episode 3, which is Poison.
See, the problem is most people don't know that Nancy Pelosi is poison. We call her Poison here on the Real Talk program. So check it out. Episode 3 of the Donald J. Trump Show. It comes at you right in your face, really, for Poison. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin, Jamison, Donald J. Trump back with episode 3 of The Trump Show.
I want to thank you for joining me on episode 3 of the Donald J. Trump Show. Today, we talk about poison. That's right, don't drink the poison. It's going to kill many people more than coronavirus. Yeah, poison. That's right, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I'm sorry, some people don't know that we do call her poison. Let's take a look at this clip here. I want you to hear what she has to say.
You demonize, and then we call it the wrap-up smear. If you want to talk politics, you call it the wrap-up smear.
Let's be honest, Nancy, you know nothing about politics. And wrap-up smear? Really? That's what you've been doing to me? Sounds like something you got from your OBGYN. But whatever.
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
I'm sorry, Nancy, can you say that one more time? What was that?
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
Look, she's creating fake news. She told the reporters, you create a story. Let's get back to this clip.
And then you write it.
Can you freaking believe this?
Unless they see it's reported in the press that this, and this, so they have that validation that the press reported the smear.
You write the story after we report the falsehoods, and it becomes a validated story by the news, by you, the fake news garbage.
It's called the wrap-up smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report.
Also, when she says merchandising it, who is she, Mel Brooks from Spaceballs? Spaceballs the flamethrower. Yeah, okay, Poison, whatever.
Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report on the smear that we made. And it's a tactic. And it's self-evident.
You see there, she says it's self-evident because we've been doing it to Trump since he came down the escalator. Well, I have to tell you that I'm happy that I found out about this poison. Now I can put all of my efforts towards taking you down to Chinatown. That's right. We will drain Poison and Schumer from the swamp.
Episode 3 in the books. Hold on one second. Let's just fix this camera a touch here. There we go. There we go. Hold on a second over there. There we go. So let's play a little something for Peter over here. So this is going to be the cool thing about... I'm seeing something weird about the Instagram feed. Guys, you got to head over to YouTube if you're on Insta, okay? This show is like... It's being really weird. It's lagging. That's really weird. I don't know why it's coming out slow. Holy cow, I'm dropping a ton tonight. Why the heck am I dropping? All right, this is weird. You know, let me close this and see if that helps at all. I don't know why the heck I'm dropping frames. This is the craziest thing. I've never done that before. Not on this computer, at least. Let me try shutting this down for a second and see if that does anything. I'm looking at it. I'm like, why is it freezing over here? This is the weirdest thing in the world. This is not usable content. Half of the freaking frames are freezing. I think I have to restart this feed, guys. This is really weird. I have no idea why it's doing it either, because this thing typically... Whoa. Yeah, my settings are all over the place. This is very odd, guys. I don't know why it's doing this right now, but I think what I want to do is just do a speed test real quick, see what's going on with my system. This is the way we do it. because I'm not gonna keep running all these Trump episodes. You can't even see it. That's just stupid. It's like freezing. Like, what the hell's going on over here? I mean, download is like 45. That's solid, right? No, now it's going to 23. Funny Butter, how are you? So 18.4 and 15.5. It's not phenomenal right now, but it should be okay to work. But I'm dropping still 53% of my frames. You guys, will you come right back if I go off and come right back on the air? Let's do that, okay? Because, thanks, Peter. You rock, brother. Do this for me, okay? I'm going to go off and come right back on. All right? So just join me again in a few seconds here. Because I don't know why it's doing this. It's not a good thing, though. I don't like to see myself dropping frames. Because this is about a good experience. We're playing the Trump show, all 13 episodes. So give me a minute. I'm coming right back. I'll see you in a second. Yeah, it's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk. Well, I should have done the outro with it. Anyway, no, I'll be right back. Come right back on, okay, guys? Don't go anywhere. Or literally just look for the new feed to pop up in a few seconds here. Because it's, yeah, I can't